It's Saturday morning at the park, and there's a market on, a marriage market. Today, there are particular things shoppers are looking for.
In China, it's very important for a man to have a house and a good job. It's non-negotiable.
Cars are cheap, so having one isn't important. It's having a property that counts.
The matchmaking notices read like job resumes. A person's age, height, career and personality are all spelt out. And it's often worried parents, rather than their single children, who are carrying out the search.
If parents don't help make introductions, their son or daughter won't have opportunities. Children born in the early 80s and now in their late 30s. The parents are worried.
They have these sorts of marriage markets in cities all across China, but what you really tend to notice here in Shenzhen is that so many of the men and women advertised on these notices are in their late 30s or early 40s. That's older than what you tend to see elsewhere.
Shenzhen is famous for being China's biggest migrant city. For more than 3 decades, people have flocked to this special economic zone for work opportunities. Like in Shanghai and Beijing, a focus on career means people tend to marry later here than in the smaller cities.
Chinese young people tend to be in a different city than their home city, either for studies or for work. And that's also very different from the West. So they're extra lonely.
Wang Yu runs one of China's biggest dating apps, Tantan. It's an exact copy of the American original Tinder. He says it works well in China because it's an alternative to flirting in real life.
If you approach someone you don't know and you start to flirt with that person, that's bad behavior. You're seen as a scoundrel.
The internet means many young Chinese live in a world of possibilities unimaginable to their parents. 2 very different generations. Bill Birtles, ABC News, Shenzhen.